Hey, how's it going? Thought I'd make a quick video on this new Yamaha Silent Guitar that I got from Santa Claus. Thanks, Auntie. Um, it's a SLG200N, N standing for nylon. If you're not familiar with the Yamaha Silent Guitar series, they make nylon string like this in several colors. There's a steel string version, and then there's also a wider neck version for more traditional classical players, it has a 52 mm neck, whereas this one has a 50 mm, so slightly narrower, a little bit closer to a standard acoustic guitar. And for me, who plays mostly electric and then a little bit of acoustic, this one feels a bit more comfortable. But the really interesting thing about this is the design of it. I love this skeletonized look. So it has a central kind of solid core in the neck. It's all mahogany, standard headstock and neck. And you have this plastic section here where all the electronics live. And then you have your controls, which I'll try and get in here as you can see. It's got an on button, so when you're not using it, you just turn it off, save the batteries. Tuner. You have a volume, a pickup blend, which we'll get into in a minute. Treble bass, an auxiliary level, because you can plug in down here. You can plug in a phone or an iPad or something, play some music, some backing tracks. Then you have an effects control. You have 3 different effects, 2 reverbs and 1 chorus. And then you have your headphone jack here, so you can plug in your headphones for silent practice. And you have your battery compartment. Takes 2 AA batteries, which I really appreciate. Great to see companies getting away from 9-volt batteries. And so that's the basic construction. But this top bout, this frame part, comes out. So when you take it out of the bag, this isn't attached. So it's got 2 screws, one on the back here, which is on the strap button. You unscrew that, and one here, the other strap button. And then this piece comes out. And then this goes into a little bag. This goes down beside it. Very neat, very small. The bag is very, very tidy. Great for traveling. If you're maybe going away on holidays or you want to travel light, this is great. Now, as an instrument, it's called a silent guitar, and it's not silent, but it's pretty quiet. So you're hearing my voice through the microphone. This is how loud it is. It's a little bit quieter probably than an unplugged electric guitar. Certainly a lot quieter than an acoustic. So I'll turn it on now and you can hear it. So it's currently set to the undersaddle pickup. I'll just disengage the tuner. So that's the undersaddle pickup on its own. No effects, no EQ, everything's set to the center. Pretty standard kind of nylon string. Type sound, as you get with any nylon string guitar with a pickup. But then they have this thing called SRT, which is a digital emulation of a microphone. So if I blend it all the way to the microphone sound, so again, that's the pickup, here's the microphone. You can hear there's a little bit of, you can just hear a little bit more body, kind of a little bit of woodiness. But obviously the nice thing is you can blend it, so I'll put it in the middle for the rest of the demo. But you can blend it to taste, depending on what you want to do. And obviously your EQs, then I'll turn the treble all the way up. All the way off. And the bass all the way up. All the way off. Okay. And then you have your effects. So you've got 2 reverbs and a chorus. So the first reverb is a room reverb. I'll just engage that now. So There it is. It's a bit very small room reverb. Turn that up, give it about halfway. All the way up. And then you have a hall reverb. There you go. Let's change to the hall now. Put it about halfway. And then all the way up. So it's actually nice, quite a nice reverb. Then you have a chorus. That's on its minimum setting, halfway. And all the way up. Not a fan of chorus on acoustic guitar, let it be said, but you know, some people do like it. So I'll just go back to the hall reverb, which I think is quite pleasant. Now obviously this is a classical style guitar. I can't play classical, but I might be inspired to maybe learn a little bit. Be more inclined to probably play something like this. Answer in the comments what that was. Yeah, so really cool instrument. I'm loath to, you know, call it a toy, because it's very capable. It's plays nice, sounds great, you know, once you plug it in, and a very useful, you know, tool to have for practicing if you live in an apartment maybe where you can't make much noise at night, or you've got small kids and you don't want to disturb them. This really would be ideal. And then of course if you're, you know, want to play nylon parts in a live band setting, you know, this is ideal, where there's nothing to feed back. You can turn up as loud as you need to be, you know, compete with the drums and the bass, whatever. If you've got a little solo or something you need to play. So yeah, the Yamaha Silent Guitar. I think it's really cool. Half tempted to get the steel string version now as well, just to, you know, complete the collection. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. And if you're not familiar, maybe this has piqued your interest. And so thank you for watching, and Happy New Year again to everybody. And I'll see you very soon.